Okay, I want to welcome you to my training video number 4. Actually, thank you for actually watching the previous training videos. I hope you really enjoyed yourself. Hope you're learning a lot. These lines actually help me, and I want them to help you too. Now, yesterday we had a sell-off in the market, and it actually continued today with a bigger sell-off. And I want you to see how the day trading lines actually worked out to our advantage if you're actually using this as a live trade. So remember, these are the lines that we created the other day. And remember, we created this purple line due to the fact that it would be a, is that our gap fill? Nope, that's not our gap fill. There we go. There's a gap fill line. Sometimes with these charts you gotta back up a little bit. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta back up a little bit just so you can see most of your lines. Sometimes when you make a line in daily chart, it sometimes may not convert over to the minute chart if you're doing it within the first trading day. You may have to expand it out just a little bit. That's only on this freestockcharts.com. Not sure about the other platforms. I haven't really used those. There's another platform out there called Trading View, I believe. I haven't used it yet, but I know a lot of other people that I trade in with groups, they actually use that and they actually like it. So again, we're gonna see how these lines actually lined up today. Remember my yellow line, this is where the stock opened. I'm sorry, well, this is where the stock actually closed. Remember, my yellow line is where the stock closed from the previous day. Again, it was a sell-off yesterday and an even greater, deeper sell-off today. If you can see here, where my cursor is, $4.05. We haven't seen a sell-off like that in years. Actually, I can only remember a similar sell-off like this is when the US was downgraded from their credit rating. I think they went from a AAA to a AA plus or something like that. But that was the last time I remember seeing a sell-off of $4. Actually, it was actually $6 then. But $4, still a significant slice there. Normally, around this time, you usually see about maybe a $3 sell-off or a $2 sell-off. Those are always welcome. Actually, I welcome any sell-offs because as a day trader, you tend to take advantage of the weakness and you take advantage of the strength. You take advantage of both areas. You have to be diverse when you're a day trader. Make money going up, make money going down. The perfect antidote and the perfect skills. No, this purple line, we actually created this purple line because there was some good pricing action in the previous trading days. So we actually liked that line, so we colored it purple. This red line, yesterday's video shows that we created the red line. We made some further lines. Actually, we created these yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, these 3 lines here. But we created this because this was our gap fill area. This red line was our gap fill area. And towards the end of the day, around maybe about 2:50, we actually got that gap fill finally. And how the stock handled that gap fill, well, actually, let's take a step further back. Let's go back to the beginning. So remember, we closed here. We opened right in between our important lines that we actually created yesterday. Remember, yesterday I actually was not going to chart this white line. I didn't think it was necessary. I wasn't going to chart it, but I actually charted this white line yesterday. And look at how it played an important role today. Actually offered a perfect resistance. Look at that. 1, 2 touches. Could not break through. Also, the purple line. Perfect touches. Could not break through. Tried to get above on the white line. Could not break through. So the market started to sell off even more. After breaking this line, it tried to retest this line here, coming down, coming down. Now again, we can actually, if you want, if this is too big of a gap for you, and actually that's what I did the other day, is I saw it was too much of a gap, so I actually created an extra line. I saw that there was like a dollar gap, and I usually like to chart a stock, you know, at least have a 50-cent swing or somewhere around there, but it was just a dollar gap. And actually this right here is actually a big gap too as well, so I can actually chart this if I wanted to. Let me move that out the way. If I chart this, I would probably chart it right about here. And again, why I'm charting it here is because I like this area here, I like this here, I like this touch here, I would like this touch here, I like this bounce here, and I like this long candle here. This will actually be perfect. Let's actually chart that. We'll see how that goes for tomorrow. And because we're just charting that, I'm going to highlight this a different color, because tomorrow we'll have the 5th training video and we'll see how this chart ended up for the entire week. So what color should we give this? Let's give it a, running out of colors here, brown. Let's give it another purple line. So we're running out of other colors to use. Light purple. Can we go a little bit lighter? Yeah, we can. Alright, that's fine. So I like that line. I like that level. I really, really like this level. Now, this is how you choose your levels. These levels will help you. Remember, it helped us here on this stock. So not paying attention to this line, paying attention to the lines we actually created already. But you notice how the stock here tried to get back above the purple line and could not, was rejected. It ended up down here, touching the line here, trying to get above the line here, this long candle here trying, and then falling back down, touching the 159 area. Wow, it was a pretty deep sell-off. Touching the 159 area, trying to get back above this red line, could not, was rejected, and ended up back below the gap close line. Remember, this was our gap close. This stock, I don't want to say it's in trouble, but next week, not sure how this is going to work out for next week. Usually, let me go into the daily chart here. Usually when you have volume like this, look at this volume, 320.3 million shares traded hands. That, my friend, is a lot of shares trading hands. Between the sellers, actually, of course, the majority of them are sellers, and the buyers, but of course majority of them are sellers. but that's significant. Now, there could be a bounce in the market on Friday, just to bounce off or shake off a little of the oversold conditions. It's not oversold, but from yesterday's sell-off and today's sell-off, that's almost about $6.50, close to a $7 price difference or price fluctuate to the downside. You normally will not see that back to back, and if you do, you'll see a quick bounce in the market. So tomorrow, I do expect a bounce in the market tomorrow. Monday, Tuesday, however, there could be more of a sell-off. We could actually enter into a bear market, meaning that we could continue to go down, not as quick as we did today, but we can actually continue to go down, maybe passing the 100-day and actually maybe touching the 200-day moving average. The moving averages, of course, play a key role on the S&P for support. We have not closed below this 50-day moving average since actually none this year, unless this is the 31st. We have not closed below okay, well, maybe we did here just a little bit, but we have not held below the 50-day, none this year. So the 50-day offering very good support. Notice how we had 4 touches of support before jumping back over the 20-day. And again, here we have a touch here of the 50-day before jumping higher. Another touch of the 50-day before jumping higher. And I mean, we've actually trended above the 50-day for a very long time. This was a huge run in the market. Actually, we've reached multi-year highs. Actually, all-time highs, I should say. Not multi-year, but all-time high. We'd never have been this high before. So, that's pretty much it for this fourth training video. It's a little short, only because just wanted to show you where these lines ended up from today, from the huge sell-off that we had. And actually, they add up perfectly. Should we make more lines below this? Not now, because I really think that we're gonna have a bounce back Friday morning. So as of right now, I do believe the futures are up. I usually use this website as a indicator on what's going on with the market between the the advancing, the declining, 50 days, new lows, and everything. I like this website is very informational, very informational. Okay, so as of this morning, the market is back higher. The S&P 500 is at 1591.50, and we ended at 1591.50. We ended at 1588.19. So I mean, we're up, not by much, but at least we're up. We're not red right now. Gold was also hit heavily. Gold sits at 1290. We're going to chart gold too. Probably tomorrow we could chart gold, but on my other chart for gold, gold hit the lowest resistance. I'm sorry, the lowest support line that I actually have. Actually, we can go to gold now. I actually had a resistance line on my regular account, right in this area, somewhere around there. And actually gold bounced off this part. Gold is actually oversold as well, so of course I do expect a bounce back in gold as well. Charting this stock. Now you remember how I got my my lines. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. This is actually good training for the swing trades, because remember, for the swing trades, I actually only used the lines for the daily chart. I do not use those doing the minute charts. The minute charts, I have no reason for the minute charts, because I'm not day trading them on a minute chart. I'm actually swing trading them long term. Want to see where it goes within a week from now, or anywhere between now and a month before expiration is pretty much what I do for swing trades. And we do have some good candidates for swing trades, and I'll take you through that through another trading video. Maybe once I end this one, I'll start another video. But I want to give you, actually, you know what, I'll end this video here. I'll keep them separate. Sorry for going off the subject. And I'll start using gold for the next video for training on swing trades. So thank you for watching part 4. Stay tuned for part 5 tomorrow at the end of the day. Wish I could show you during the day, but I can't. I'm working. So stay tuned for tomorrow, or stay tuned for the next video. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Please, if you have any questions, leave a comment, let me know. I'll explain it if the best way that I can. I want you to understand how these lines can actually help you trade. They help me time and time again. And as you see from the first video, these lines do not lie. They actually tell you, or can help you predict the future of a stock. This is your good horoscope. You ever wanted to read a horoscope? These lines that you draw are your horoscope. It's just like a psychic reading the lines in your hands. When you're reading the lines on the chart, you're reading the history and where it can possibly go. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.